Couple of my guys here with me. Got Mr. Twin Oaks and we got Huck Truck behind me, our oldest son. So we have a carload full of poultry. So we got our notebook. Okay, we're going to be inventorying this. I'm going to have to grab a pen actually. So we're going right in there with it. There's a shed on the left of the meat bird barn there. We call that the freezer shed, so the guys will be helping me, but want to show you just our load of chicken that we brought back. So we took about 405 chickens to the poultry processor, and we had it made into all kinds of things. So like, for example, here, these are boxes of drumsticks, kielbasa, and the last one in there is chicken wings. We can take a look here. Okay, so it's important that we get this stuff unloaded. It's frozen solid, but it's important that we get it unloaded. So that's chicken kielbasa right there. So it has the chicken, water, some seasonings, white pepper, black pepper, sugar, garlic powder stuffed in hog casing. We take it to USDA inspected processor. So there's our stamp there, our farm label that our processor does for us. So this is 34 boxes of poultry. And remember that I told you it came from about 405 Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens. So we're going to talk numbers. Hey, Jared.
Got it.
Hey, so I was going to talk numbers, tell the people what this costs. Do you know what the processing cost on this flock?
$7,000.
That's a little high. That's a little high. So we took 405 birds to the processor, got back 34 big boxes of poultry. We did all different things. I think back here we were down to probably chicken breast. Yeah, so let's flip one of those over, kind of give you an idea of that. So that's a chicken breast package. So that's actually, dealing with that too. So that's actually like the chicken breast from one chicken. Okay, so 2 pieces in there. The package is 1.42 pounds. Most of our packages are about that. So a lot of boxes of chicken breast. No, Jared, the total on it was about $3,300. So that was just the processing bill. And so we don't really have numbers on the whole flock. You know, we'll total up like what the chicks cost and the feed cost and the utility cost for the electric to run the heat lamps. We'll be totaling all that up. The chicken breast, we already have a price point on for what we sell it at. The kielbasa, and we've got some small sausage links, chicken sausage. So it's the chicken put into like a sausage casing with seasonings already, you know, mixed into the sausage. That and the kielbasa, those are new products for us, so we don't have a price point on that. So like, we'll be sitting down with our processing invoice, we'll be sitting down with our expenses and figuring out what price point do we have to be on that. But we have the chicken breast, drumsticks, wings, and some chicken thighs, bone-in, skin-on chicken thighs. So that's some things that we've had previously. So I know these are all chicken breasts that we can get to here, but that's what I wanted to do for a show and tell and share for today, is just let you see the chicken we brought back and like give you a sense of that. So that's a, you know, a small SUV, and 405 chickens, Cornish Rock Cross meat chickens, is what we took to the processor. And basically the 405 chickens fills the cargo space totally of the small SUV. And so those were some of the different products that we got from our poultry order we just told you about. And we're putting it into where we keep our meat here at our meat bird barn. So, and like I said, the total processing bill on that, because of all those extra things we had done, like the kielbasa and the sausage and the seasoning, it ended up totaling about $3,300, $3,400. So it is a significant production cost when you raise meat chickens. If you go ahead and take them to a processor, it is a significant production cost. You can butcher and process them on your own on farm, and there's actually exemptions built into, I'm not going to go too far into this, but there's actually exemptions built into the federal poultry inspection policies or act, like the legislation around that. There are exemptions that do accommodate on-farm processing, but we opt to go to a USDA inspected processor. So it does add significant cost. If we had taken those same 405 chickens to the processor and not done any of the extra things, like not have it cut into boneless, skinless chicken breasts, not have the thighs and drumsticks made into sausage or ground meat, if we would only have all 405 chickens made into just whole chickens, so they'd just be butchered, cleaned up, packaged into whole chickens, I think the cost on that was $2.80 a bird. So, you know, like even in our order, we're charged that as a base cost, $2.80 a bird on 405 birds, and that is dependent on how many birds you take. So if you took fewer birds, it would cost more per bird to have the butchering done. But at that quantity threshold where we had the 405, I think I saw on our processing invoice, it was $2.80 per bird for the butchering. So that would be if you're going to a processor, that would be the most economical way to do that, is just have them all made into whole birds. And I don't have that number in front of me, but you could run that math, like 405 times $2.80, and that would basically be your cost if you said, we're going to do this the most economical way, we're not doing any extras, we're going to have them all made into whole chickens. So we wanted to Saturday show and tell and share y'all that aspect of our small family run independent commercial poultry operation. Proud to be a small American farm operation, proud to be part of the 2% producing the food. And you know, we encourage y'all as consumers, for sourcing your food, try to seek out farmers, ranchers, and producers wherever you live, and try to source some of your food or a lot of your food from them, or even try to raise a lot of it on your own. So, you know, we hope to inspire really a heart local ag movement for everybody everywhere, where, you know, we have a spark to connect with small agriculture in our own areas where we live. So we wanted to show and tell and share y'all, like I said, that aspect of our operation. I've said before, when you raise meat chickens, it costs about the same amount to buy the chicks, feed them, and raise them up and finish them. Like, whatever it took us to do that, then it costs about the same amount of money to go to the processor with them. So those are the two big production aspects of getting these chickens, for meat chickens, when you raise Cornish rock cross meat chickens, from start to finish, you know, is just the actual start, grown, finish of them, and that's a significant production cost. And then having them processed, if you opt to go to a USDA inspected processor, is also a significant production cost. So I want to thank y'all for joining us. It is a fun weekend here. We do have a lot of work to do to get the meat. We're going to do that right now. The guys have been carrying it in. We're actually going to inventory it so we know exactly what weights we have, exactly how many of each item we have, and we got to get that done. But also our youngest son had his football senior night last night, so they introduced the seniors on the field. We had 2 young men on our football team that accomplished 1,000 rushing yards each on our own high school football team. So they were recognized last night for that. In our family, one of our sons has a big deal birthday this weekend. So, you know, even though we're working, we're treating it like the weekend. It's fun. I think the guys have already declared it beer 30, and we're gonna get this inventory knocked out. But thanks for joining us at Twin Oaks Family Farm. Please like, please subscribe, please try to let our videos play start to finish. It helps us with the statistics and the algorithm, and you know, that's what technology and digital stuff hinges on. So we really appreciate y'all. Thanks so much. Have a great week, and I hope you'll join us again.